God evening, you guys. It is on March 25th. We have Jesus calling. Let thankfulness temper all your thoughts. Let thankfulness temper all your thoughts. What does that mean? How do we let thankfulness just like really just encapsulate all of our thoughts? That's really hard to do. But I'm here to tell you guys that thankfulness, that is the key to happiness. It truly is. A thankful mindset keeps you in touch with me. See, thankfulness is a key to happiness, because happiness, joy, all the fruits of the spirit are of God, right? Those are Jesus' attributes. Those are godly attributes. And the way to really get in touch with God, to get closer, to get more connected with God, is through being thankful, right? A thankful mind keeps you in touch with me. I hate it when my children grumble, casually despising my sovereignty. Thankfulness is a safeguard against this deadly sin, right? God's literally calling like just grumbling, right? Being sad, being depressed, despising his sovereignty, despising the safety that you have in God. He counts this as a sin, right? And being thankful will guard against this, right? You'll wake up and you won't be like, oh my gosh, I have to live another day like this, I have to go do that, I have to go to this work meeting, I have to do this job, right? We all have so many things throughout the day where we just wake up or we're going somewhere and we're thinking about doing something, we really don't want to do it, and we grumble and we moan and we kick and we just get angry, right? So many of us do that every single day. But this is taking for granted the beautiful gifts that God has given you every single day, right? And he's saying that this is a sin, right? And thankfulness can get you out of this. Furthermore, a grateful attitude becomes a grid through which you perceive life. A thankful attitude becomes a grid with which you perceive life. So what does that mean, right? Being thankful will literally create a new outlook on the world that you will have, right? You will see things from a different perspective. You will no longer be as upset. You'll no longer be as moody, as agitated, because these things won't bother you anymore, because you're just gonna be thankful. You're going to be solely thankful and appreciative, seeing what you have around, seeing how fortunate you truly are to even be watching a video like this, right? Watching a video like this on a phone. You have to have a phone. You have to have stable internet connection. There's so many things that are just so simple, so little that we don't think about that, and we still wake up and we still moan and we still cry and we still whine and we still grumble, right? And that's just so sad. It's so sad, and it's crazy to think about how many things we take for granted every single day. And to really change our perspectives on this and get closer to God and connect with him and not fall into the sin of complaining is through being thankful. Gratitude enables you to see the light of my presence shining on all your circumstances. It's going to be so hard to find and see God in all these situations if you're only thinking about the negatives, because that is anti-God. That is the opposite. It's going to be so hard to find Jesus, find God in all these different problems that we like to create for ourselves and we find ourselves in. And it's gonna be easy to blame God. It's gonna be easy to go, why are you not protecting me? Why are you not saving me? Whatever, right? But being thankful, having that gratitude, will let God do his work. Will really open your eyes to see how he's shining on all of these circumstances, how he's working throughout all these different procedures in your life. Cultivate a thankful heart, for this glorifies me and fills you with joy. It glorifies him and fills you with joy. Why would you not be thankful? God is literally telling you that being thankful will fill you with joy. He knows that for a fact, so why don't we do it? Let's see where this comes from. 1 Corinthians 10:10. And do not grumble, as some of them did, and were killed by the destroying angel. And Hebrews 12:20-29. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. Finally, we have Colossians 3:16. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom, and as you sing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs with gratitude in your hearts to God. That's March 25th. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys learned something. With that, I'll say amen.